In this video, I'm going to do example number 7 on today's work. Remember, you're going to draw the line, and you need to have an extra sheet of paper so that you can write your steps. Step number 1, distribute. Okay, so if you don't have that paper, I need you to pause the video right now and get some paper out so that you can show these steps. There is no parentheses on this problem, so there's nothing for me to distribute. So step 2, we'll skip it. Step 1, we'll skip it. Step 2 is to combine like terms, so things on the same side. On the left side, is there anything I can combine? This one has an A, this one doesn't have an A. They're not alike. On the right side, this number has an A, the 6 does not have an A, so there's nothing to combine on both sides. Step number 3 is to move smallest variable. And if you don't know about fractions, 1/4 is smaller than 5/4. So I'm going to move the 1/4 A to this other side by subtracting 1/4 A minus 1/4 A. So when you do this in the calculator, you need to put parentheses around these numbers and do not put the A's. So it's just the fractions in the calculator, like so. Parentheses, 5 divided by 4, close parentheses, minus, parentheses, 1/4, close parentheses. Enter. And that only gives you 1 because, think about it, 5/4 minus 1/4 gives you 4/4, which is just 1. Okay? So let's go back to the problem. And we're going to say that this gives me 1A. Bring down the plus 6 equals, bring down the negative 12. Now we're going to do step 4, which is see do. So what do you see happening with the A? Well, it's multiplying by 1. But that 1 is an invisible 1. It's just invisible. So really it's not doing anything, right? And then they added 6. So they added 6 to it. So what are we going to do? We're going to subtract 6 from both sides. That's going to give me negative 12 minus 6 in the calculator. Gives you negative 18. And then you bring down the A, which is the same thing as 1A, remember? So that's your final answer. So over here you would put A equals 2, negative 18. I would try more problems before you go to the next video, because the next problem we're going to do is problem number 9.